Well, hey there. Would you be interested if I told you that there's a way to eat anything you want without suffering the painful and often embarrassing consequences? If you said yes, then you're in the right spot because I'm about to share with you 3 ways that you can pretty much eat whatever you want without experiencing the uncomfortable feeling of indigestion. I love to eat foods, but those foods, they don't always love me back. Foods like lasagna, tacos, Chinese food, and all those other delicious foods that end up tearing me up on the insides later. Or at least they used to. My goal here is to help you combat the 2 most common negative side effects of eating these types of foods. First side effect is indigestion. You know, that tired, bloated, gassy feeling that we all know and hate. And side effect number 2 is weight gain, which that's pretty self-explanatory. Now what may surprise you is these 2 issues are more closely related than you might think. When you have indigestion, you often see weight gain right along with it. But why would that be? This happens because as the things we eat turn to waste, they become toxic and attract bad bacteria to break them down, wreaking havoc on your hormones and other bodily functions in the process. Many people don't even realize that quite often the weight we're gaining from the foods we eat comes from indigestion. Fix the indigestion, and you fix most or even all of the problems with weight gain and other bodily functions. So how can you possibly eat the richest, heaviest foods without indigestion plaguing your insides? Well, I'm here to tell you there are 3 key secrets. Secret number 1 is to build up your so-called digestive fire. Our ancestors believed that our bodies have a certain amount of so-called digestive fire that we used whenever we ate a meal. The heavier the meal, the more energy or digestive fire was needed to break it down and process it. So on the days you know you might be having a heavier meal, eat lighter for your other meals to keep that fire burning. Many people even find success fasting on liquids leading up to these big, heavy meals, saving up digestive fire for the intense meal. Now for secret number 2. Be sure to fuel your fire with certain herbs and foods. Another thing we learned from our ancestors that still holds true today is that eating things like cayenne and ginger can help with our digestion processes. When it comes to stoking your digestive fire, ginger is especially valuable. In fact, I would even recommend that you consume a strong ginger tea before a big or heavy meal so that your digestive furnace is primed when it needs to work. Additionally, you can use ginger during or even after your meals. It is one of the strongest digestive aids available. However, you should also know that with today's manufacturing and growing techniques, ginger isn't likely as potent as it once was. Now for the big one, secret number 3. If you really want to supercharge your digestive power, you need to be absolutely sure that your body has the right enzymes. You see, nothing, and I do mean nothing, gets digested or done in the body without the help of enzymes. Unfortunately, the enzymes that were once so rich in our foods are now depleted. In fact, studies show that you will kill off your enzymes if you cook food over 114 degrees Fahrenheit. When you look at meals that contain lots of carbs and fats like pastas and cheeses, you need a ton of enzymes to break these foods down. Then when you add meat into the equation, you require yet another type of enzyme called protease to help break down your proteins. That's why it's so important to ensure that you're equipping your digestive fire with the fuel it needs. Fortunately, there's a new enzymatic formula that contains so much protease, as well as lipase for fat and amylase for carbs, that it really can digest anything. Now, you can use the first 2 secrets to improve your digestion. But when you add this potent enzymatic formula to the mix, you'll feel like a teenager again. The food you eat that would lead to gas, pain, and bloating is suddenly burned up in your digestive fire. And when you're digesting your food so completely, that's when you avoid gaining weight. So, that's it. If you abide by all 3 of these secrets, you can pretty much eat whatever you want without all the painful gas, bloating, and indigestion. But remember, it is absolutely critical that you equip yourself with the right, high-quality digestive enzymes. So be sure to click the link in the description to compare this new enzymatic formula against the most popular ones on the market. Right now, it's the time to take control of your life and put an end to your digestive problems for good. So right now, be sure to click the link below and put an end to your digestive problems today.